Our growth isn't just for our benefit, but also to touch the lives of others. This stretching prepares us to fulfill our passion, our purpose, and our potential as we walk with Jesus. Hey everyone, it's Chris here. I hope you're doing great. You know, Nick and I have traveled for 7 weeks this summer, sharing the hope of Jesus through Europe and South America. We spent some time with our Zoe Church and our A21 teams around the world. We are one step closer to abolishing slavery forever with the launch of our A21 International Global Hotline in Spain. And we were humbled to see our team in action as they helped to bring down one of the largest human trafficking rings in Greece. 51 survivors were rescued and 22 traffickers were arrested. Can you believe that? It was amazing. We joined thousands of youth in Amsterdam and preached at the conference to over 10,000 people in Lima, Peru. You know, this week alone, women in ministry will gather for our Propel Ecclesia Ministry Summit as we launch the next round of cohorts. I just want you to know that your support of Equip and Empower Ministries has helped to make all of this possible. People are being reached and impacted all over the world with the gospel of the Lord Jesus Christ. You know, many of you know that hiking is literally one of my favorite things to do. So recently, I joined some of my girlfriends in the Grand Tetons, and I've got to say, the Grand Teton National Park is stunning. It was absolutely glorious, and I'd been training all year for this one hike. So one of the best parts of being on these hikes is walking with my friend Dawn. Dawn got me hiking in the very first place, and I was a little bit frightened of hiking at the beginning because of snakes and all the things, but she got me into it. So when I walk with her, because she is so experienced as a hiker, she points out a whole lot of things that I would otherwise miss. You know, she sees things that I don't see. She sees special kinds of flowers or a tree or a chipmunk. She'll point out birds to me or deers. And yes, I wish she wouldn't, but she does point out snakes that are curled up under brushes. But, you know, we don't really want to talk about those. So walking with Dawn, basically, it's like having a trail companion who unlocks all the hidden wonders of nature for me. So from all of these walks with Dawn, I've noticed how both of us, we fall into kind of a familiar cadence. We stay in step, and it's not just a physical thing. We've so grown in our friendship, in our willingness to share. A nice camaraderie has developed between us. You know, we look out for each other, and neither of us wants the other to miss anything. So walking together has basically helped us grow stronger, and not just on the trail. We've grown spiritually, our endurance has increased, and as we do that, and as we were walking through the Tetons, I couldn't help but think, this is exactly what Jesus wants for all of us as we walk with him. You know, Paul wrote that just as we have received Jesus as our Lord, we are to continue walking with him. There's that word, walking. When we walk in Jesus, you know, we see things that we might not otherwise see in ourselves and in the world around us and in the people around us. We hear things that we might otherwise miss. Jesus points things out that he doesn't want us to miss. And there's a deep intimacy that grows between us and him, a camaraderie that develops, an endurance that, you know what, you cannot build any other way. Endurance is the absolute key to finishing well and to going deep. So for many of us, I believe that God is calling us to take steps of faith in this season that's ahead and to trust God to enlarge our tent, to enlarge our influence, to stretch us in many ways. Now, the only way that you and I are going to be able to trust God with our future is to stay in step with him, you know, even when we're right in the middle of our course and we don't even know what's going on. Now, the hardest part of any journey, it's always the middle. It's resetting our focus and our priorities so that we can break the cycle when we are going through just the motions of life. We feel like we're stuck in the mud. We're just going nowhere. It's stepping out of our comfort zone when life is going great because we'd like to just stay here. It's learning how to cultivate a life of deep contentment in order to experience more joy and a greater peace of mind regardless of what life throws our way. And there's no doubt a lot of stuff happens that blindsides us. It just comes at us. We just live in a fallen world. So it's also part of being encouraged to go again and to dream again and to pray again and to believe again, even when we feel like we've been knocked down or we've made a mistake or we failed. The middle is really messy. The middle is really difficult. The middle is where everybody wants to give up. But I'm here today because I want to encourage you to keep pressing on, to keep reaching forward for what lies ahead. You know, in the middle of exile to Babylon, the ancient Israelites were told in Isaiah chapter 54, verse 2, to enlarge the site of your tent and let your tent curtains be stretched out. Do not hold back. Lengthen your ropes and drive your pegs deep. Now, we don't have physical tents now, unless you're Dawn, because she loves to tent. I don't do that. I like bathrooms and I like hotel rooms. But certainly, trusting God involves enlarging our area of influence, stretching out, not holding back, and growing deep with Jesus in our hearts and our minds and our souls. It takes faith to follow Jesus. This is not a one-time event. You don't just pray a prayer and the whole thing's done. This is a lifelong journey. You know, throughout my life, I have felt God challenging me to stretch time and time again, to think beyond my current limits time and time again, to dream more audaciously, to pray for greater impact. Now, after experiencing this stretching for over 3 decades, almost 4, a truth has really emerged and taken hold of me. You see, God's plans for us have always existed, waiting patiently from the start. The only thing missing is our readiness. The process of growth meant venturing into uncharted territories, learning new skills, and embracing humility by staying teachable. Renewing our minds to align with the Word of God is pivotal. Reshaping our thoughts to sync with what God has in store for our lives. Growth isn't solely about acquiring facts. It also requires enduring spiritual challenges and trials that hone our perseverance. These experiences act as stepping stones toward longevity, allowing us to journey the distance with resilience and learning to keep in step with Jesus. At times, it feels like I was asked to stretch my imagination to its limits, to envision a life that transcends my current state. This process echoes God's invitation to the Israelites to move beyond the confines of tents. It's a call to enlarge our faith, our dreams, and our hearts. Just like the Israelites couldn't stay in their tents forever, we too can't remain stagnant. Our growth isn't just for our benefit, but also to touch the lives of others. This stretching prepares us to fulfill our passion, our purpose, and our potential as we walk with Jesus. So I'd love to encourage you in this truth further because, again, I know how hard it is to do that. It's why I've written a brand new devotional called You're Not Finished Yet. It's filled with 100 devotions to help you keep your eyes on Jesus when you don't see the finish line. You can order your copy today by clicking this link. I love yours so much, and I hope you have an incredible day. Thank you for watching, and I hope you enjoyed this video. Make sure you hit the subscribe button and tap the bell icon so you're notified every time a new video is posted. I hope you'll share your thoughts in the comments, and if you feel led, please share this video with a friend who needs to see it. Thanks so much for watching.